Hello, this is Suzette for Cloudy Sky Today. Welcome to week 3 of the Tupelo Press 3030 project, the December 2024, which I'm one of the poets of. So this week, and I'm looking at the week in review, I wrote a poem for the 15th through the 21st being today. And we're going to take a look at some of the poems and some of the processes that I had to go through. Now on day 15, I did a sonnet for my cousin. I tried to use the Petrarchan sonnet, with the 8 lines, ABAB or ABBA. I did some near rhymes. So let's go. Sonnet from my cousin. Ahead of the curve, always on trend. Wanting to try a dining experience seen in one of your favorite Netflix series when friends would eat at a restaurant. You researched and found a nearby restaurant, Master Bar's Hot Pot. We probably made a few mistakes making the noodles, but the barbecue was good, and dreamed of a plan to one day travel. Travel to where the cherry blossoms grow, maybe see the cast of Vincenzo in Seoul, or take the train to Busan to see where they film your shows and take in the scenery. Check out their beaches, drink their soju, compare to the taste of their export. Now, one of the reasons why I said compare to the taste of the export, I've had an experience where, just give a little background, where the Heineken tastes similar in the islands as it does in Europe, but tastes real different in the US. So it'd be interesting to compare what is sold here in the US versus what's sold internationally. So I'm going to get to day 16. Unfinished. I want to finish the portrait of myself, but I keep getting distracted by everything else. At first, the 16 by 20 inch canvas stared blankly at me, peering into my soul for me to create. I used to attend paint night with Follow the Sun Art during the pandemic and a little bit beyond. Inspired when I recalled a night with Frida-like self-portraits, I made a layout of my artistic expression. From my picture, the floral blows brought my garden to life. From the chest to the bottom of the canvas. Top right was my poetry book and top left a butterfly, as I like them and what they represent. I painted the garden readily, adding in roses, sunflowers, and floral spikes. I gave the background my Cloudy Sky Today theme, splashing blues and white to represent the sky, then paused to let it all dry. I'm still paused as I haven't touched it again. Fears emerge and I cannot continue. An existing book or an aspirational one? What if I get the skin tone wrong? Flesh tones too dark or too white invites criticisms. Playing phone games, watching YouTube content, passing the time away after a long work day. Are my favorite distractions getting in the way, or is it my fear in painting myself? Now I did also have, let me see if I can bring it up. So this is what the unfinished, you can see I did the floral on the bottom part, and the white, it has some, I don't think it was burnt umber. I used yellow ochre to outline because I drew in the paint using yellow ochre to draw the butterfly, the book, and of course me. But the blouse on the bottom part, I already got the floral garden done. So that is my unfinished painting, and that what inspired day 16 poem. Now let's go on to day 17. Day 17. The Winter Fest Boat Parade, I just finished the weekend, and I still had a flyer in my house looking at it, and I was like, okay, what if I had gone? What it would have been like? Would I be in the boat parade because I've taken the water taxis before, or just watching from one of the bridges on the Intracoastal? I don't really like crowd. I don't know if it was crowded because I didn't go, but hey, I dreamt of what it was like to go. So join the boat parade. The parade on the Intracoastal, waves of holiday share, beautiful landscapes and skyscapes from the Everglades to the ocean. Embrace the spirit of the holidays. Watch the boat parade. Watch from any bridge on the Intracoastal. Envy the barrage of share, yaks, party boats, and other floating displays. Revel the floating wonders and feel amazed for the holidays. Day 18. Day 18 was a struggle. I sat there and battled. I had to use a prompt. Nothing wrong with using prompts, but I was like, okay, I'm going to try one of these prompts to see how it comes out. So the prompt was to take a playlist, and I took my playlist that I had and randomize it and pick 5 and then try to write a poem from that. I called it Expressions. Payphone. And let's do the poem first, and then we'll go into where the songs came from. Once ubiquitous, now rarely seen. If seen, is there a dial tone when you pick up the phone? Also, would you even touch the phone? The last one I saw was not very clean. I couldn't believe what I had seen. The scribbles in the phone booth were obscene. What Jack said about Diane is not very cool, and there was no reason for him to be rude. Born this way, some may claim that's how they express themselves and sharing their art to the world. Others shares with it permission in galleries, boutiques, and art shows. I love it. I love it when there is variety of acrylic, watercolor, oil and ink, charcoal, gouache, pastels, or mixed media, and canvas, wood, or paper. Viewing the artwork leaves me with a good feeling. And, here's where I got the idea. It was a writing prompt. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. I'm going to say Bruce, the last name, not sure how to pronounce it. And my selections were I Love It from Charlie XCX, Payphone, Rude, Good Feelings, and I seem to be Born This Way, Lady Gaga. Sorry about leaving that off here. Day 19, I had to use another prompt. I'm telling you, week 3 was a struggle for me. So this is pictures on my phone on day 19. Careful with that. Yes, I travel sometimes. Oh, you want to see my picture? Skip that. It's a screenshot. I can't remember of what. I'll probably delete it later. That was a package from my coworker, and I sent a message to let her know. I took a photo of my ID to keep a digital copy when filling out forms. Yes, I take a lot of pictures, some of them reminders, some of them for digital organization, and some for keepsake. Let me skip these and get to starting here are photos of when I went to Vegas. So as you can see, I use my phone for more than just taking pictures of when I'm about on the town. Hey, if I park somewhere, I take a picture so I know where I'm going back to. Just something I've been doing for a while once they added pictures to phone. So yeah, I use a prompt, and that was day 19 for pictures of my phone. Now we get into, my favorite day, December 20. And why is it my favorite day? Because it's my birthday. So I decided to do a poem to one of my favorite poets. So dear Claude McKay, sorry, Mr. McKay. My apologies for my lack of formality. It's just that I'm from a different time where even strangers greet by first name. A stranger tale is how I got here. It was the evening before my birthday, some wine, a cupcake, then I made a wish to ask Claude McKay for insight on writing a potent poem like The Tropics in New York, with iambic pentameter and with feelings like missing the Caribbean life. I've been in the U.S. so long, and at times I feel I don't belong. The fruit trees are here in Florida, unlike your New York, but still missing that feeling of home and truly belonging. Yet, I have somehow grown accustomed to the States, so when I go to Jamaica, I feel out of place, like I don't belong. And that was day 20. So you could feel the inspiration of the tropics in New York, that whole homesickness, but, I've been here for over 20 years, so. Day 21. I wanted to write a limerick. I haven't done limericks in a while, and of course wasting time again with YouTube and reading the news. I was like, why not? A limericks for dumb criminals. And the limericks form, I think, is like some ABBAA. where the BBs are shorter than the AA. So hopefully I got the flow down. So let's go. A man found a strange situation, a thief in a stranger predicament, trapping the man's Corvette and begging the man for help. The cops arrested the thief instead. A Florida woman called the police because she thought she was getting fleeced. She had 2 outstanding warrants and had no medical prescription, but dared to call the cops about her missing weed. A Florida man was in his backyard. Explosion and smoke alerted the neighborhood. He created a ruckus. Neighbor called the cops. Now that man, Florida man, is behind bars. Yeah, I guess it was okay. So I hope you enjoy that content. And I want to take this time because it's December. You know, we're going to go into week 4 where Christmas is. And remember to visit Tupelo Press, the December 2024 3030 project page. And if you enjoy my poems, you enjoy the other poems that you read, I'd like to invite you to show your support to the fundraiser. So, you know, like and subscribe here and go there and show your support there. Thank you and have a good day. And I guess I'll see you after Christmas. So wishing you a Merry Christmas. And of course, I'll see you before the New Year.